Hello, my name is Michael Garcia. This is for CE 478, and today I will be talking about the Texas A&M 1999 Bonfire collapse. So, this occurred at the Texas A&M University campus that is located in College Station, Texas. And this collapse slash failure occurred November 18th, 1999, and it happened at approximately 2:42 a.m. So we just came up on the 21st anniversary of this collapse slash failure. So the project was the annual bonfire. So this is an annual tradition that is held by Texas A&M University. This is a bonfire that is held in anticipation to the football game against University of Texas Austin. Now the project was a student group led, so there were no professional engineers really involved in the project. It was all student led, and that is how traditionally how it was done. And now the tradition has been going since 1907. So I mean, as of now, it's been a over 100-year-old tradition that they have done in anticipation to the football game. So this wooden structure that you see pictured here was intended to be burned at a later date. Very similar to our tradition here at UNM. If everyone has been to Red Rally, you know we do that before the football game against New Mexico State. Burn a big Aggie on the field. Very similar tradition. A lot of colleges have this sort of bonfire tradition before big football games. Oh, I'd also like to point out that the structure was actually completely made of wood, timber, as you can see. So here are two pictures of the failure. As you can see, the structure has toppled over. You know, from the picture before, you can see now that it basically failed and it collapsed. So this is a really bad failure. There was a loss of life in this, and a lot of people were injured, and they were all primarily students. So I mean, it's totally preventable. Awful thing that happened. And like I said, this happened on November 18th. We just came up on the 21st anniversary of this. So causes of the failure. So basically, the structure was not structurally sound. There was excessive internal stress on the logs, and also inadequate wiring ties. They didn't use enough ties to, structurally to make the structure structurally sound. So another big factor that played in this collapse was there was no supervision at all from Texas A&M, from the university. There was no civil engineer. There was no approved stamped drawings. There was no approved design. Nothing official. No specifications and anything like that. So it was very irresponsible, I'd say, on the university's part. Letting students just do this on their own. So, and also the students, it was reported that there was a lack of personal protective equipment. Um, you know, so that is a really big deal. As you can see, with any other construction project, there's plenty of OSHA violations there. Um, oh, it's also important to note 12 people died and 27 were injured. These were pretty much first responders. As you can see, it's still nighttime, and there's firefighters here, as you can see, in the crowd, and they're trying to pull people out of the rubble, as you can see. Okay, main takeaways. The university should have provided supervision. Something I would have done was maybe get a senior civil engineer or slash structural engineer that could have supervised, approved of the structure, provided drawings, had their stamp on it, at least specifications, at the very least. Um, and another thing would as well, I would have only allowed work to take place during the day, during daylight. There's no reason why this should have happened at close to 3 in the morning, and the loss of life. It's just it could have all been prevented. In the background, that picture is a memorial of You know, it's approximately at where the collapse happened, but it is a memorial for the 12 people that did lose their lives in this tragedy. So that's it. Thank you guys.